Good morning. Sorry, the video took forever. So I just looked at my memory from a year ago and realized I'm wearing the exact same shirt that I was a year ago. I guess I'm good at being consistent. So happy Monday. What motivates you? What what do you tap into in order to feel motivated? What inspires you? Is it watching the Ryder Cup, which was pretty amazing yesterday? Is it watching a sporting event? So all of those things motivate me, but I also like to go, stop and take a look around. So I was in Chicago Thursday. I took T into Chicago Thursday, Friday. Chicago's great. It's fired back up. Everything's rocking. It was amazing. The weather was amazing. I went into the Art Institute. I try to, I love doing the architectural tour in Chicago, the boat ride, and it changes every time that you do it because they continue to build. I usually do that a couple of times a year, and I try once a year to get into the Art Institute. And of course, I haven't been there for a couple of years. So for 22 bucks, if you're an Illinois resident, 20 bucks if you're a Chicago resident, 25 if not, you can go into the Art Institute. You can spend all day at the Art Institute. If you've never been, take the drive and go do it. And if you really want to have a day, do the Art Institute, do the Field Museum, do the Museum of Science and Industry, and do the Shedd Aquarium. But to me, the Art Institute, there are probably 30 Monets at the Art Institute, probably a dozen Manets. They have several Picassos, including the old man and the guitar. They have a Jackson Pollock. They've got the big giant painting of the people standing by the water from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which I forget the guy that did that. And then, of course, they just have paintings after paintings after paintings. But I mean, 25 bucks, and you can sit there and look at these paintings all day. You can stay there as long as you want. And if you've never seen, Monet's my favorite. If you've never seen Monet, any of his paintings, and the guy was prolific. There's paintings everywhere. If you go to New York, if you go to Los Angeles, a lot of people have them in private collections. The lilies that they have in Chicago are my favorite. If you see his paintings close up, it looks like mush. I mean, it looks like a big mess. It looks like a mistake. And that's how he had to paint it. I mean, you can't stand back 400 feet from the canvas. So he's painting close up, and it looks like it's just a big mess. It looks like he screwed it all up. Then go back 10, 12 feet, and suddenly it becomes the form that it's supposed to be. And it's so good that it looks like it was done paint by numbers. Then, if you go off to the side, go back like 20 feet and go off to the side and look at the painting, it looks like a photograph. It actually looks like a photograph. Right by the lilies, there's a picture that he did of, it looks like Northern Ireland, but it's got the big cliffs, and then it's got what looks like the Atlantic or the North Sea. It's dark, cold water. And again, if you look at it close, it looks like a big mess. If you look at it back up, it looks like it's actually moving. And if you go to the side, it looks like a photograph. How the hell did he do that? Who knows? That's why he's Monet. That's why we're still talking about him from whenever ago. But number one, that's somebody that followed his passion. But number two, for me, when I see that, it inspires me. It inspires me to try to tap into whatever it is that I have and use it for the most that I can. So the point of that conversation is, every now and then stop and go ride the elephants. Every now and then go stop and look around. I mean, those type of assets are around. If you're in the northern United States, if you're in France, if you're in England, if you're in Germany, there are museums, there are places that have these types of exhibits. We got a bug. These types of experiences are available for virtually nothing. Couple of bucks, 25 bucks. I mean, obviously you got to drive in there, or you can take public transportation and you got to park. But you can sit there and look at these incredible works by these incredible geniuses. And to me, that inspires me, because I come out and I'm like, wow, how did he do that? I don't know. But obviously, he was able to tap into something that other people were not. And I don't know if that something is in everybody or if it was just in him, but clearly somebody was able to do that. And it makes me want to do more. It makes me want to be more. It makes me want to expand and try to be the most that I can. So my message for today as we start our Monday is, what inspires you? What motivates you? What moves you emotionally? Is it the sporting event? Is it the Ryder Cup yesterday? A lot of emotions at the Ryder Cup yesterday. And I've been to several of those. I've been lucky enough to attend several Ryder Cups, including one in Scotland. It's probably my favorite sporting event. It's amazing. Is it football? Is it baseball? Is it movies? There's a lot of great movies. Is it the Tonys? There was a lot of great performances for the Tonys last night. Whatever it is, experience that. Go find it and experience it. Humans now get back together again. And we're supposed to. We're supposed to gather in groups. We're supposed to gather in tribes and get together and celebrate and perform and dance and play and compete and do all of those things. So tap into what inspires you, because watching others do things that are amazing inspires us to go be the best that we can be. And at the end of the day, that's what we're supposed to do. Our challenges are designed to make us expand and become the most of who we're supposed to be. So go challenge yourself. And this week, expand. Become more of who you were supposed to be. Expand and become more of what your talents have and give those to others. Because at the end of the day, when we're living our last day, and one day you're going to wake up and it's going to be your last, you want to be able to look back and say, I did it all. I did everything that I could. I gave it my all. I didn't sit around and screw off. I gave it my all. So find what inspires you. Go get inspired and go do everything that you can do this week. Make it a great week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great Monday. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.